Let me ask you something that might sound weird. How did you know what I was about to say before I actually said it? Seriously, your brain just made a tiny prediction right there. And that's the secret nobody talks about. Your brain is not reacting to the world. It's predicting it. All day, every day, nonstop. Your brain is basically running a future simulator in the background, like, okay, based on past experience, this is probably what's about to happen. Most of the time, you don't even notice it. For example, when you walk down the stairs, you don't think about every step. Your brain already predicts where your foot will land. When someone says, "Hey, we need to talk," your brain instantly jumps to the worst possible conclusion even before they finish the sentence. That's prediction. Here's the wild part. Your brain hates surprises. Surprises mean uncertainty. Uncertainty means danger, at least according to your ancient brain. So instead of waiting for things to happen, your brain guesses first and adjusts later. It's like watching a movie with subtitles that appear before the characters speak. Sometimes the subtitles are right. Sometimes they're completely wrong. But your brain would rather be wrong than unprepared. Now, let's talk about how your brain actually does this. Your brain uses past experiences like a prediction library. Every memory, every mistake, every awkward moment stored. So when something similar happens again, your brain goes, "Oh, I've seen this before," and presses play on the closest matching prediction. That's why if you've been rejected before, your brain predicts rejection again. If you've failed once, your brain predicts failure next time. Not because it hates you, but because it's trying to protect you from pain. Your brain's favorite question is not what's possible, it's what's likely. And here's where things get funny and frustrating. Your brain fills in gaps even when information is missing. Ever looked at a blurry shape in the dark and thought it was something scary, only to realize it was a chair? Yeah, your brain predicted first, verified later. Same thing happens in conversations. Someone takes too long to reply, your brain predicts they're ignoring me. Someone looks serious, your brain predicts they're mad at me. Your brain is a fast guesser, not a careful thinker. Now, here's something important. Your emotions heavily influence your predictions. When you're anxious, your brain predicts danger. When you're confident, your brain predicts success. When you're tired, your brain predicts everything is harder than it actually is. Same situation, different mood, different future. That's why two people can experience the same event and predict totally different outcomes. One person thinks, "This is exciting." The other thinks, "This is a disaster." Same reality, different prediction. Here's another mind-blowing thing. Your brain predicts your own behavior too. Before you make a decision, your brain already has a guess about what you'll choose. That's why habits are so powerful. If you always scroll your phone before bed, your brain predicts scrolling, even if you promised yourself you wouldn't. It's not lack of discipline, it's prediction inertia. Your brain loves patterns, and it loves repeating them. But here's the good news, and this part really matters. Predictions are not facts, they're guesses, and guesses can be updated. Every time you do something new, your brain collects new data. Every time an outcome surprises you in a good way, your brain adjusts its model. That's how growth happens. The future your brain predicts is shaped by the past you feed it, but it's also shaped by the present choices you make. So if your brain keeps predicting failure, rejection, or embarrassment, it doesn't mean that's your destiny. It just means your brain is working with old information. And old information can be replaced. Your brain predicts the future to keep you safe, but sometimes safety feels like limitation. Learning to question your predictions is how you expand your life. Next time your brain says, "This won't work," "This will be awkward," "This will end badly," pause for a second and remember, that's not the future speaking. That's a prediction. And predictions can be wrong. Your brain is smart, but it's not psychic. And the more you surprise it, the more accurate and hopeful its future predictions become.